Tree care is important because when we actually plant the trees, and it's very easy to do this, that we all want to get trees in the ground, and we want to make sure that we get as many trees in because we are effectively making up for all the lost trees over many generations. So when we do plant trees, we need to make sure that, one, it's in the right place and for the right reason, and it's the right species. But after that, we need to make sure that around the base of the tree, it's got enough nutrients, and to make sure it's got enough soil, make sure that we've covered the soil and gotten rid of the competition. And competition can be things like, grasses or other herbs or other, tall ruderal sort of plants, which is, anything like, cow parsley and things like that. So you've got to be really careful that you make sure that when you've planted that tree, that you go back and you go and revisit it, and you make sure that you remove those things from around the base of the tree so that the water can get through to the base of the tree, that the roots of other plants aren't interfering with the roots of the tree, and make sure that it can actually get that moisture and that nutrients, and it's not struggling. Because if it struggles, then it would take years to establish, or it could die, and then it would be a waste, and actually that's more carbon that could go into the atmosphere. So we need to be very careful about how we plant trees, and how that is going to affect our world. Really, is it can only affect it positively if it can grow to its full maturity.
We've got the protectors on it, so it doesn't matter if we put mulch here. If those protectors weren't there, the mulch would go against the stem of the tree, and the danger of rot or mice coming through and chewing the bottom.
So that's why we need to have more days where we go out and we actually get into nature. We go to see what trees have been planted, and we go back to the ones we planted and make sure that they have had this treatment, this tree LC as we call it, to make sure that it is actually going to be a tree that will be there in the long run and capturing that carbon that we all want to get out in the atmosphere. And we want to all have that beautiful nature with the shade, with all of the benefits that we need from trees.